Hey guys, hey guys. Just a few minutes behind schedule today, but that's okay. That's okay. We're here. Guess what? My name is Stacey O'Daniel, and this is a flyway. And if y'all don't know, I can't stand flyways, so let me fix that. Okay, so this is the life insurance agents. Um, Weekly training at 6 p.m. on Wednesday evenings inside of the Black Life Insurance Agents of America Facebook community. And it's called Lead Conversion Shortcuts for Life Insurance Agents. So welcome, welcome. Come on in. Tell all your friends. They got to be licensed and they got to be black or brown. But we do this every single week, guys. So come on in. Hold on. Told y'all. Had a whole little situation. Got to, wait, where's my charm? Okay, there you go. Come on in the room. Hey, y'all see my little tattoo? Want to know the story behind this? Because we all have other lives. I'm left-handed, and I found out that you could do a tattoo. I'm a DIYer too, and I found out you could do a tattoo yourself. And so I was like, no, you can't. Let me try it. And I did it. And I was in high school. And can you believe that? It's still there. So nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? My question for you today, I always ask a question just so you can get comfortable interacting with me. Just so you can get comfortable unbutton those top two buttons and realize the environment that you're in. My question for you today is, do you have any tattoos? No, that's not my only one. But do you have any tattoos? That's my question. So let's get into it. I'm glad you guys are here. If you're in the week replay crew, shout out to the replay section. Put a replay in the comment section. So here we go, guys. My name again, like I said, is Stacey O'Daniel. I am the founder of the Black Life Insurance Agents of America. And today, guys, we are talking about how to get more respect as a life insurance agent. How to get more respect as a life insurance agent. My mission is to help 5,000 life insurance agents work part-time hours and make full-time money if they want to by adding an additional 5 to 10K to their monthly commissions, right? The key though is building a business on a profitable foundation, and because our uplines don't teach us how to have a profitable foundation as a business owner, that's why I created this community, so we can stay in our industry longer, because the longer we stay, the better equipped we are, the more people will help. So as a whole, we'll be able to close that racial, financial literacy and wealth gap. So that's why the group is created. If this is your first time in our training, we are glad you're here. If you just joined the Facebook community, we are glad you're here. Make sure you get the new members toolkit. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the thing, guys. It's always been my belief that we are community superheroes. I 100% believe that. I know that there are 5 things that we can do for our community's financial situation that no one else in the financial services industry can do. However, it is also my experience that we have imposter syndrome. We don't feel like we are community superheroes. It affects the way we present ourselves. It affects the money that we're making. It affects how long we stay in the industry. It affects all of that, guys. And today I'm telling you what's going on, why does it happen. I'm giving you the solution as well. So what I need you to do is get your pen and a bottle of water, because we're about to get into it and it's about to get real deep. Get a pen and a bottle of water, because we're about to get into it and it's about to get real deep. All right, I want you to feel appreciated, and it's a shame that many times we don't feel appreciated. I want you to feel appreciated. So again, let's get into it. Put the get your pen and your piece of paper. All right, so here we go. If you are new, whether you're watching the replay or whether you're live and you haven't had an opportunity to come here before, I want to give you an idea of what you're walking into. We are 100% in a place of safety. This is your warm, safe place. This is your home. We are black and brown life insurance agents. We do not tolerate any big I love you conversations. We will not tolerate somebody make you feel stupid for asking questions. The only thing I require is that you communicate with me, and if you have a question, you do ask it in the comment section. This is not corporate America. We are not, even if you have a corporate, like I'm in my office right now, we are not corporate in here. We are family. Sometimes there's going to be some grammatically incorrect statements. There might even be some spelling errors, just like when you're at home, when you're talking to your girl or you sending a quick text, you might use you are instead of y-o-u-r. That's the way it is in here. So I want you to, again, like I said, unbutton those top buttons and adjust your expectation. All right, I may curse, I may scream, I may laugh, I may break out in trivia. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, and that's how we get down. All right, guys? So I want you to know you are at home. Only thing I require of you is 2 things. Ask questions if you have them, and engage with me if I ask you a question. Sound sounds good? If that makes sense, put sounds good in the comment section. Sounds good? If that makes sense, put sounds good in the comment section. Let me adjust your expectation. We're going to be in here about 30 minutes, all right? I may stay 10 minutes longer if there's a lot of questions or concerns, but I make sure no one leaves unprepared or uncertain how to move forward. You won't have any homework or anything like that. This is basically to help you better your business. All right, guys, and this is called the lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents, and we're here every Wednesday 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, and if you have any agents, guys, I'm gonna need to know why y'all not bringing them to the community, and if they in the community, tag their name in the comment section. All right, so here we go. Before I get started, I have 3 little announcements. This month, guys, we are doing a virtual agent continuing ed series. It's live, it's free, and it's daily. And it's because I was out of commission, getting married and such for 2 months. And I want to show you guys my appreciation for still being here, for communicating, connecting, uplifting your fellow agents. And so I want to come back with a bang. And for the entire month of August, I'll be doing about 10 to 15 minutes every single day, Monday through Friday, just to let you know something about your business as a virtual agent that you might need to adjust. We have to do continuing ed as a life insurance agent before we're able to get our license renewed every 2 years. Well, if you're using virtual agent strategies and tactics and savvy sales techniques using social media, then you need to be updated about some of the shifts that's going on in the tech world as well. All right, and so I'm just letting you know little things about that, and I'll do that on the day, and it's live and it's free and it stays up, so no worries there. Second thing, we do lead conversion shortcuts every single Wednesday. However, these are no replay. I'm going to give you everything. My whole heart will be left on the table by the end of today. But guess what? I will take the video down. I'm going to give you the blueprint, the tools. I'm going to give you the step-by-step, the scripts, everything you need when it comes to whatever topic we're talking about. But you might want to be reminded about when we're going to go live so that you can be prepared and write all the notes that you need, because they do not stay up. More than likely, they go into the vault and they come out later on as a course. All right? So if you want to be reminded about the lead conversion shortcuts for life insurance agents every Wednesday at 6 p.m., make sure you click the link in the comment section. Put reminder. The link is down there. Somebody, one of my brand ambassadors or my admin is in here, and they're going to put the link down there for you can get on the list. But just in case you missed it, put reminder, and we'll make sure that we double back and get you that link. All right. I don't want you to feel like you're not getting what you need. I'm giving it to you for a reason. However, I am still a business owner in the business of consulting and coaching, and so I will not give you my entire blueprint and then leave it up here forever. I'll give you bits and pieces. There's a plethora of free and great content in the comments and the posts, but when I come on live, I take them with me when I go. All right, and so if you want to be reminded, put that in the comment section. And the last thing, every month I pick a topic and we do a webinar on that topic on Thursdays, and it's free. It's about 30 minutes. It's a little more intimate than here, because I can see your faces and I talk to you one-on-one. And so if that's something that you want to be a part of, each month look for the webinar. This month we're talking about predictable paychecks. Predictable paychecks. How would your life or your business change if you could determine how much money you're going to make each month and actually make it or exceed it consistently, intentionally? How would your life change? How would you stop the hustle? Would you stop having to answer the phone all the time? Would you be able to get out of debt? Would you be able to create and plan the vacations and things that are such that you want for your family? Or better yet, because I'm not saying that you don't have money, I'm saying that you could be sitting on a gold mine, but because you're worried about what if I can't work and what's going to happen with my finances, because I chargebacks and things of that nature, so I'm constantly working. Like I created a post the other day and said, what's your workout? Somebody said, I work all day and all night. What? No, you should not have to. You should have a predictable paycheck blueprint, which I tell you, all 4 areas, and give you the blueprint tomorrow, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Put predictable paychecks in the comment section if you want to be invited. Absolutely free. It's about 40 minutes, and then we're in or we're out. All right. Give me an opportunity to meet with those people who actually want to move forward. I do let you know how I can help you in my mentorship program with your predictable paychecks or whatever that topic is. So I'll let you know at the end how you can come over and work with us one-on-one, or if you can just purchase the course on your own and you feel like you're a DIYer, that's so fine. I'll let you know how you can do that as well. But I'm giving you everything tomorrow. All right. So now that I've given you all of my announcements, I've let you know what you're walking into, and I've even talked about the itinerary today and told you what it is that I need from you, which is engagement. Let's get into the topic. Hey, let's get into I was a cheerleader, so I'm always piping hot, happy, and I'm always repeating myself 2 or 3 times. I don't know why, but I do. So it's good for learning. So hopefully, because I talk fast, the repeating myself 2 or 3 times help you. So write it down. If you can't write it down, then you need to come join us in the mentorship program, because everything I'm about to tell you, we teach in the mentorship program one at a time, holding your hand not one at a time, in a group session, one module at a time, holding your hand, so that you can implement the things that I'm talking about. All right, guys? So let's get into it. If y'all ready to find out how you supposed to get this respect that I keep saying, other people keep saying that you should have, but you don't necessarily feel it, and you feel like an imposter, then I need you to put ready in the comment section. I'm ready to move forward. I want to tell you, I'm excited, because you know what? When my $1 million roundtables told me that there was something that I was doing, it was a short little tweak that I needed to adjust. I didn't realize it, and when I finally realized it, it did make the major difference in my business. And so I want to tell you guys what that is. All right? I want to tell you guys what that is. Are you ready? Are you ready to learn how to, and I'm not saying that you're not being respected, I'm just saying, when you think about it, I'm gonna give you a secret. Not a secret, I'm gonna reveal something, be vulnerable. Why do we always be compared to financial planners? And then why is it that people give them more respect than life insurance agents? And I'm gonna tell you, the secret has nothing to do with the fact that they deal with stocks. It's not the fact that they deal with stocks. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is in today's training. All right, guys? And so let me see. Let me pull my notes up. Okay. We're ready in the comment section if you're ready to move forward. Let me go ahead and completely expound on the reason why I chose this topic today. If you feel like you are not respected as you should be as a life insurance agent, helping your community, having a heart to serve, then this training is for you. I'm going to reveal right now the secret to why we have such a lack of power, or feel like we have such a lack of power and respect in our community. I'm going to talk to you about why we're constantly compared to financial planners and overlooked. And again, like I said, it's not about the stock market. And then I'm also going to tell you the simple thing that we can do to shift up their perspective, our perspective, our community and audience treatment of us. I want you to stop feeling less than, because your license gives you the ability to completely shift the trajectory of your community's financial situation. And we absolutely can do 5 major things in our community's financial situation that no one else in the financial services industry can do. And if that's the case, why do we sometimes feel ashamed to say, I'm a life insurance agent? And I'm about to talk to you about that today. So if that's what you want, keep paying attention. And I'm going to let you know another hint. It has nothing to do with your commission contract, whether you 30% or 130%. A lot of people don't even know you can get a 130% contract. It has nothing to do with that. All right, guys, y'all ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. No, I don't ever calm down. It just is what it is. I love it. So here we go. First, let's talk about the problem. One of my mentors, I told you guys that I was mentored by multiple $1 million roundtable mentors, right? And $1 million roundtable is only for the financial services industry. And multiple $1 million roundtable mentors have helped me to understand how I was self-sabotaging and didn't know it. And you may be doing it as well. It has nothing to do with the amount of money in your bank account, how many years you've been in your business, whether you're a brick and mortar, whether you have a health license, life and health license, whether you have your securities license. It has nothing to do with that, all right? One of my mentors mentioned to me that the solution that I'm going to talk about today is what is what I needed to do. And so once I give you the solution, I'm going to break down each step, what you need to do to implement it. So if you haven't already, get your pen and your paper, because we're about to get started. So first, let's talk about the problem. The problem, guys, we are life insurance hustlers. We are hustlers, and we don't even know it. We are hustling and slanging insurance. Stacey, I don't like the way they feel. Me neither. We might as well be slanging packs. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know if you have, you've never been in the hood or whatever, you might not understand what that means. But we slanging illegal things. That's what we act like. Or like we the person who's standing at the stoplight when it's hot outside slinging bottles of water, which is not a problem with that. Make you some money, little 16-year-old little boy or a teenager, or you will have a fundraiser. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm not passing judgment. But if I'm a licensed financial professional and a fiduciary, I do not want to be viewed upon as somebody who's selling bottles of water for $1 at the stoplight in between traffic. Does that make sense, guys? But that is how we are treated. And that is how we feel. That's how we show up. That's how our community feels. They don't show up for the appointments. When you say you're a life insurance agent, they got all kind of stories and nastiness to give. They spewing at you. You know what I mean? Are you a financial planner? You know what I mean? Do you have any credentials in the behind your name? Do you have a brick and mortar? You know, they're asking all these things, and we fall victim to it, and it just makes us go shrink like this. No, I'm just like, I can't tell you how many people say, I'm just a life insurance agent. I'm just. Do you realize the value in your license and what you can do for your community? Most of the time we don't. And even then we do, we get beat down by society. And so we start to wrap ourselves in what society is portraying us. So that's the problem. The problem is we're hustling insurance. What does that mean, Stacey? That means I am constantly on a daily basis. First, let me tell you where it comes from. Why do we have this mentality, and why do we carry ourselves in this type of hustling behavior mentality? It's because our uplines have taught us, and you probably heard these words, as long as you keep writing business, you never have to worry. Outrun the chargebacks. Don't go through extra processes to pre-qualify them. Don't turn down business. Just keep writing. Just keep writing. What does that keep you doing? That's like this. I'm hustling. I need more policies, 3 more policies, 5 more policies, hustling. Yeah, I'll take you for $25, $29, $30, $50, $35, $45, $75. I go 25, 35. What was it? I can't even remember. We used to do it all the time. But anyway, so why are we doing that to ourselves though? Why are we doing that to ourselves? We have the desire to help. We have the licensed financial professional fiduciary ability to help, but we are treating our business like we are selling candy. I need to get in a DM. I need to accept my phone calls. I don't have no work hours. I'm working all times of the night. If you need it, I'm available. Here I am. Here. What that look like? That's somebody selling some weed or something. Here I am. Come on over here. Yeah, for the wake up. What you need? What you got? $8, $9, $20, half a pound. I know these is terminology that probably we should be talking about in the form of life insurance, but we are in our house, and if you missed the beginning, this is the type of environment. We are at home, and I can say these things. You've heard these things before because I'm trying to make you understand. You know how you look at them? Like, not only, well, actually, weed is legal, even though, you know what I mean? But whatever. I don't have any comment about that as of right now. It's legal. So if you're selling drugs, not in a store, in a dispensary, but you're selling it out your backyard, you know what I mean? You're going to be looked upon differently. Correct? And I'm not telling you that you need to have a brick and mortar. I'm telling you just the fact that they make you get all these licenses and the credentials and all of this. People, when somebody say, well, I buy my weed from a dispensary. I'm not buying my weed from the gentry boys on the corner. You see the difference in their perspective? You see the difference in their perspective? Why? Because the people on the gym shoe corner, the guys on the corner, and I ain't knocking the hustle, whatever. Don't come for me. I want you to see what I'm saying. It's a different way you're carrying yourself. You can't go to the dispensary at midnight unless those are their office hours. You're going to go in there when they're open. They're going to probably have some security there. They're going to have it laid out. You know, they got this kind and this kind. I haven't smoked weed since high school, so I don't know. Kush. I don't know, hydro or something like that. I don't know, whatever. I'm 44 and it's been about 30 years, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Again, we are at home, and I be transparent because I want to relate to you guys, and I need you to hear what I'm saying and the comparison. All right. So if you never smoke weed, don't come for me. I don't need your judgment. My point is, they're laid out. They know the pricing. They have labels. You understand what I'm saying? When we are selling insurance, the way we selling insurance, we seem like we slanging insurance. Can you guys understand this? Is this making any sense? Is this making any sense? I guess it sounds kind of funny. I'm talking with this looking like a jailhouse tattoo. I have never been in jail. You know what I'm saying? But, and give you all these analogies from street folk. But my point is, we need to tighten up our ship. That's the solution. Tighten up our ship. Tomorrow we're talking about how to create predictable paychecks. There are 4 different things that you need to be paying attention to on a monthly basis to make sure that you can create the lifestyle that you want. You can generate the money that you want intentionally, consistently every single month, so that you can then create the budget and have the finances in your bank account, your business accounts, the different accounts, and how you can cover yourself in the event of chargebacks, so you don't have to feel like you're hustling, so that you can work backwards based off of a certain amount that you need to be making. And then what is my daily action plan supposed to be in order to generate the sales activity and the leads and the follow-ups, the referrals and the appointments and the repeat clients that's going to get me where I want. There's a process to all of this. So today, the solution is, even though I may not have a profit plan, which is something even though you may not have a profit plan, which is something that you usually do at the beginning of the month as you prepare for the next month, that's only one thing you need to be doing. There's something we should be doing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and on a monthly basis, and then on a quarterly basis, some people, but definitely on an annual basis, and that's what we're talking about today. And it's called CEO Days. CEO Days. You can't build a business that has sustainability because you're too busy making money. And that's the difference between a hustler and a business owner. And you're not being respected by your community because you're acting like a hustler. Meaning all money, you ever heard of the term, all money ain't good money? All money ain't good money, even as a life insurance agent. But you're constantly feeling like I got to make money because you don't have any sustainability on the bottom end. And you don't have any back office. You're not doing CEO days. You're not gauging what's working and what's not working. So you feel like I got to always be on. Does that not remind you of a hustler? No matter what, you read my phone, he could come to your house and I'll give it to you through the door. What you need, I got what you need. No, you don't. You are a professional. You are a professional. You are professional. You are professional, guys. All right. And so today we're going to talk about your CEO days. That's the solution. What should you be doing daily? What should you be doing weekly? What should you be doing monthly and sometimes quarterly, but definitely annually? All right. All right, guys, somebody put CEO days in the comment section. If you can relate to everything that I'm saying, if you want to command that respect and you realize I didn't even know that I was looked upon this way, but this is making a whole lot of sense. I don't want to look like this. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want the imposter syndrome, but I'm actually bringing it upon myself. I am actually bringing it upon myself. And you know what? Not everybody who's a life insurance agent feels this way. And you see them and you're wondering and you're comparing yourself. Why don't I feel or look or present myself? I want to be like that. I want people to respect me like that. They have a foundation. They got a business. They got CEO days. They got profit plan. They got strategy plan. They got market plan. They got all these different things going on in their business. So they know I ain't got to work till after 3. My schedule is 3. And I know between 9 and 3 or whatever your schedule is going to be, you know what I mean? This is what I'm going to do, and I know that this is going to help me get to my monthly goal because I've broken it down in weeks and I've broken it down daily in a daily action plan, so I know what activity in what particular area that's comfortable for me, that I can be consistent in, that generates the most productivity and has the highest conversion that I need to do in order for me to maintain the conversion that I need based off of the contract that I already have. You understand what I'm saying? We don't necessarily have that, and the reason why we don't have that is because we're not taught that. Whether you have a mentor or an upline or both. It took me many years. I've been in the industry since 2008 for 14 years, guys, and I received multiple awards for speaking and training and recruiting and sales, and sent all over the country to do these things and learn these trainings and all of that. But nowhere, no one told me about building a business on a profitable foundation until I went to $1 million mentors. You don't make $1 million consistently without having a business foundation. You can't just hustle. You will die of stress, you know what I'm saying, a heart attack, or overeating, or you have no family, you know what I'm saying, and lose your hair if you were trying to write business from your own pen, or just not have any type of rhyme or reason or formula or strategy on how you plan on getting this, right? And so my $1 million mentors let me in on what they do daily and monthly and weekly. And then also I have paid tens of thousands of dollars over the past 6 years since I've been transitioning my business online since 2017 with business coaches and masterminds learning the business side of things, which is why I tell you guys, guys, when you come in here, yeah, I got the life insurance, but I have 25 years of sales experience, but 6 years of online marketing experience. And if you're trying to be a hybrid agent, meaning our traditional ways of selling insurance using some of the technology and social media strategies and formulas and systems, then you need to combine the two so you do less manual work. Well, I have a bachelor's in computer science, but I still needed to learn how to use these social media and things of that nature, and so I combine all that and I teach you. So when you come to this training, when you come into our mentorship program, which is called Fix My Broken Virtual Life Insurance Business, you learn all of that. Nevertheless, I want to now go into detail about your CEO days, and I'm using that as a overall CEO days. What should we do daily, weekly, and monthly and quarterly are included, all right? But these are CEO days, all right? Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have a question for you before I get started. All right? I have a question for you before I get started. Hold on, let me scroll down to get to the question. Nope, I pulled up the wrong notes. Okay, so we got to ask the question. I'm going to ask the question. I think I know it from the top of my head. Okay. I don't want you to answer it. I just want you to think about the answer, okay? I don't want you to answer it. I want you to think about the answer. If I gave you an opportunity, after I explained everything today, if I gave you the opportunity to work with me in a group format to implement everything that I'm talking about, so then that you can go ahead and do it on your own and you don't have to feel like a hustler anymore, and it was reasonably priced at like $99, would you be willing to do it and set it up for 2 days? It'd be broken down in 2 days so we can get it all out. I'm actually planning on doing this the last 2 days of the month, and those dates are the 27th and the 28th of August. The 27th and the 28th of August. Keep that in mind. For $99, as long as I get 10 people. For $99, as long as I get 10 people, because it's really $3.99. But I'm taking $200 off of the first 20 people. And as long as I get 10 people, then I'll go ahead and have it, right? So I'm going to create a wait list. Until we get 10 people, then I'll market it even more. But think about it. You don't even have to answer it. I want you to just consider, is this something that I would like to implement in my business? Will this give me the shift that I want? Will this make me feel more confident, more like a professional? Will I be able to stand up in front of my clients and confidently tell them, yes, I have a life insurance license, and I'm going to help you and your family short-term and long-term to never have to worry about running out of money or never have to worry about where your money coming in on a monthly basis. Completely change your trajectory, right? So I want you to think about that. Would you do a 2-day workshop, 4 hours a piece, for $99 to learn how to implement everything that I'm about to teach you, all right? And if you will, then I'm going to ask you that question later on, and we can get you on the wait list, all right? So here we go. So first, let's go into the daily. Your daily CEO day. Put daily in the comment section so I can make sure that you guys are still with me. I know I've been talking a lot. Put daily in the comment section so I can make sure that you guys are with me. Daily, this is what you should be doing. Daily for your CEO moment. It's not a day. It's not a whole day. It's just a moment. You should be, put daily. Y'all put daily in there. This is what you should be doing.